Yeah, I was just looking on this FederalReserve.gov site, for when the FOMC meetings, the Federal Open Market Committee meetings are going to be. There's one coming up on Tuesday, March 13th, 2012. So, you know what? This is what I say. He said something, everybody's like, oh, he killed the markets. Yeah. My point is, if you freaking had a brain, and I'm just learning this stuff basically. I really just kind of like buy something and hold it. I don't want to trade, but I'm kind of wondering if I can be good at this. Maybe I can. Um, the Yeah, he opens up his mouth and the markets go down. And of course, if you had a brain, you'd short it right as soon as he opened his mouth. You saw the direction of the market. So everybody's criticizing Ben Bernanke like he's the worst guy in the world. And if I was paying attention to some stuff better with these charts too, I would have done very well. But I didn't. So, but you know what? The people I'm listening to, they don't know what the hell they're doing. I don't give a damn how many lines they put on their stupid charts. I'm not talking about anybody of my listeners, but people out there on the internet, they're idiots. And, yeah, technically trained morons. It's like professional BS with 20 million initials after your name. Well, it pissed me off, what can I say? The thing is, with this chart, I was thinking about, yes, we got the double top, right? Bearish, right? Yeah, I know. Technical, right? That doesn't mean the whole thing. I know. I'm going to cut right to the chase. I think the whole reason this thing's going to crap out here is because of something going on with the euro. Greece did default. I don't know. They say they did a debt swap and they just coerced everybody into taking it. Yeah, they defaulted. And I'm not calling it that, but something else is going to come up. Something else. Because if you look back here, okay, this is the margin rate increases, right? That killed it, right? That was the end of September. Here, though, there was a margin rate increase in December. This was the euro problem. And even this dump right here at the end of December was the euro problem. So the euro can do this type of stuff to gold and silver. So, the other thing I was noticing, of course I think going to pull, I'm just going to say this real quick. I think the pullback's going to be around to this level right in here. I said 1466 was fib. I don't know if that's it pinpoint, but it's going to be around here. It's going to hit these resistance points down here someplace. Yeah, I know. I think it's going to work, even though I think a lot of these people are high on these freaking tech stuff, like out to the yin yang, but you got to look at it too. You got to look at everything. The other thing is, when gold made this top here back in the end of August, it dumped and then it popped up again. Same thing here, made the secondary top, it dumped, and if these morons, I'm never listening to these freaking morons again, and I don't want to put too much on here, and I'm hoping I don't have like a gazillion users in a way, because I'll screw it up. But it did this type of stuff. It popped up, it retraces, pops up before it takes the final retracement. That's almost like what might happen here. And I'm thinking, since they didn't like what he said, and Bernanke's the big evil guy, opened his mouth, he's probably going to say something nice here in March. He's Helicopter Ben, right? He's going to say something nice. So I'm going to probably have my finger on the trigger for gold. I don't know about silver, because silver's freaking schizophrenic, You don't know what the hell the damn thing's going to do. It's got bipolar disorder or some garbage, But at least gold, you might think, hey, it's going to go up. And it ain't going to go up like this curve, but you know what? I don't know if I'm going to be on double or triple leverage, depending on how I see the market go. Maybe both. But I'm going to go in there. If I see that move up to start, I'm going to try to catch it. Try to catch it as soon as he opens up his fly trap, and see if I bet you it's going to go up. So, figure this. This is March 13th, right there. Ding. Right? Then something. Bam. Right down in here. So, we're going to figure that the bottom's going to be around, gold is be around mid-April. What's coming up next? April 24th to 25th, maybe a week later. That's when maybe he does the full formal announcement of QE 3 or 4 or whatever you want to call it. Like he really goes out with a lot of quantitative easing, buying up, mortgages and all this other garbage. So that's what I think is going to happen. Also, I'm going to stay in oil during this whole time because I think oil is going to be bullish. But I like a lot of input I get from people, and so it makes me feel pretty confident about this type of stuff. Now, if you knew what the hell you're doing, you'd be buying options or something. But I don't like options because you can lose all the way on those damn things. So I ain't that much of a gambler. As far as Mark Faber with his zero growth in China this year, he's got a couple. He's got a good blog. I mean, this is markfaberchannel.blogspot.com. And this guy, he's the number one guy I respect the most. Gold is in a long-term correction. He told us that before. And he's not 100% sure. And I could say I'm not 100% sure about this. And sometimes you feel good about something. But, this is all kind of making sense to me. But who knows? Who knows, man? Gold is in a long-term correction. The euro will be saved. And I figure the euro is going to be saved because the most powerful people in the world put it together. So they're going to let it totally fall apart? No. But not all the Eurozone countries will be part of the EU. Some will be evicted, and that will be big trouble because they will be in big trouble because of their own individual currencies. Now, I almost think that Greece won't be knocked out of Europe because of symbology. Maybe it'll be Portugal or something, Maybe even Spain. I don't know. But somehow I think Greece has to be part of the euro because it's the cradle of where Europe started. It's kind of stupid. I mean, the symbology wouldn't add up. So, I don't know. They'll probably just take over the whole country, like the rich people own the islands in Aquapolis and, make it commercialized for all I know. So, but anyway, let's work together on this damn thing. And I think, if anybody sees any indication about Bernanke opening up his mouth, something to watch for, high volume or whatever, that's something, people going along at that day, I'm going to nail it. I'm going to nail it. And get the hell out of it that same day. And I'm not going to wait around because it might go up even a little more. I ain't going to mess around with it. Just take something. And then what I'm waiting for is if this pullback occurs, probably going to get some leveraged positions there. That'll be cool.